You can tell me I'm a bad mom. If I'm good at something, it's being a mom. But sometimes I be like, you little, God damn it, I'm sick of you. That's how I talk. Does that make me a bad mom? I don't think I'm a bad mom. I give them too much. Even when I curse at them, they just think I'm so funny. And it's like, I'm being serious with y'all. Why y'all love me so much? They just think I'm so entertaining. They think I'm so fun. I do give them everything though, but I'll curse them out though.
Everyone thought they knew the story. They thought they had the timeline figured out, the players identified, and the drama categorized. But the internet is a place where secrets go to die, and this Thanksgiving, a single photo resurrected a rumor that most people had dismissed as pure fan fiction. We aren't talking about a vague caption or a cryptic emoji. We are talking about a photo that might just be the most definitive celebrity statement of the year. If you thought the saga of Cardi B's love life was messy before, you need to strap in, because the chapter that just started involves a fluffy white onesie, a superstar wide receiver, and a jersey number that has sent shockwaves through the NFL and the music industry alike. Let's set the scene. It's Thanksgiving Day. The timeline is flooded with plates of turkey, family portraits, and generic messages of gratitude. In the middle of this wholesome deli, Cardi B updates her Instagram story. At first glance, it looks innocent enough, a tender moment of a mother cradling her newborn. But the devil is always in the details, and in the world of celebrity gossip, the details are where the truth lives. Zoom in on that onesie. It wasn't just a piece of generic baby clothing picked up from a boutique. It was custom, and emblazoned across the back, in bold, undeniable lettering, was the name Diggs. And right below it, the number 8. 4 months, the whispers have been circulating. People saw the chemistry, they analyzed the body language, and they tracked the flights. But this is the smoking gun. In the culture of professional sports, a jersey number is more than just a digit, it is an identity. By dressing her newborn son in his father's number, Cardi didn't just hint at paternity. She confirmed a legacy. The baby, who arrived earlier this November, is already being branded as the heir apparent to the Diggs dynasty. The transcript from the family's private festivities didn't hold back either, with insiders claiming the newborn is his dad's twin. To understand the weight of this reveal, we have to rewind. We have to look at the timeline that led us to this moment, because it is tighter and more complex than anyone realized. Reports suggest that Cardi and Stefon Diggs, the Houston Texans' star receiver, went public with their romance privately about 5 months ago. But let's be real, relationships like this don't just spawn out of thin air. The connection had to be brewing long before the paparazzi caught wind of it. This wasn't a fling. You don't put a fling's name on your newborn child during the most family-centric holiday of the year. This is a relationship that has been battle-tested in the shadows. This photo comes just weeks after the couple welcomed their bundle of joy on November 4th. Think about the secrecy involved here. Cardi B is one of the most photographed women on the planet. Stefon Diggs is one of the most scrutinized athletes in the league. For them to keep the specifics of this pregnancy and the paternity relatively contained until they were ready to drop the hammer is a masterclass in media manipulation. They waited. They let the rumors swirl. They let the internet argue, and then, when everyone was distracted by turkey and football, they dropped the visual evidence that ended the debate once and for all. But we cannot talk about this new beginning without addressing the massive elephant in the room, or rather, the Migos rapper in the room, Offset. For years, Cardi and Offset were the definition of a roller coaster romance. It was high highs and incredibly low lows, playing out on social media for the world to see. Now, seeing Cardi cradle a child wearing another man's name is a visual representation of a door not just closing, but slamming shut and locking. This isn't just about moving on. It's about replacement. It sends a message that the family unit has been restructured, and there is a new patriarch at the head of the table. The dynamic here is fascinating. We are watching two massive worlds collide. On one side, you have the chaotic, high-energy, unfiltered world of hip-hop royalty. On the other, you have the disciplined, structured, competitive world of the NFL. Stefon Diggs isn't just a player. He's a personality. He's known for his passion, his fashion, and yes, his family values. He is already a father to his daughter Nova and his younger child Charlie from previous relationships. By all accounts, he is a girl dad who is deeply involved. Now, he's adding a son to the roster. This baby is entering a massive, blended ecosystem. We aren't just talking about mom and dad, we are talking about siblings. On Cardi's side, the newborn joins culture and wave, plus her youngest daughter, Blossom. On Diggs' side, there are his children. This Thanksgiving wasn't just about revealing a father. It was about revealing a village. Imagine the logistics. Imagine the holidays. You have children from different backgrounds, different parents, all coming together under the umbrella of this massive new power couple. It's the Brady Bunch, but with Grammy Awards and Super Bowl dreams. Let's analyze the dad's twin comment a bit deeper. Genetics are a wild card, but when a baby is described as a twin of their father this early on, it usually points to very strong, dominant features. Fans are desperate for a face reveal. Cardi, however, is a strategist. She knows the value of privacy. And she also knows the value of anticipation. By showing us only the back of the onesie, she has hooked the audience. Now, every single time she posts a story, millions of people will be watching, waiting for that baby to turn around. It's a game of peekaboo played on a global stage. There is also the fashion element to consider. Cardi B doesn't do anything by accident. The choice of a fluffy white onesie was specific. White represents innocence, new beginnings. A fresh slate. The gold or bold lettering for DIGGs signifies royalty and status. This wasn't a rushed outfit change. This was curated. It tells us that she is proud. There is no shame, no hiding, no soft launch ambiguity anymore. She is loud and proud about who the father is. And she wants the world to respect the name. The financial implications of this union are staggering. Cardi B is a mogul. Stefon Diggs is on a massive NFL contract. This child is born into a level of generational wealth that is hard to comprehend. But beyond the money, it's the influence. You have the music industry and the sports industry merging in a way that opens doors for brand deals, reality shows, and a level of cultural dominance that few couples achieve. They are the new Posh and Becks, but with more edge and a lot more followers. But what about the fallout? How is the industry reacting? The memes began the second the screenshot hit Twitter. The internet remains undefeated. People were calculating conception dates, analyzing game schedules, and trying to pinpoint the exact moment this crossover happened. But beneath the jokes, there is a genuine sense of shock. For a long time, people thought Cardi would never truly leave the orbit of her past relationship. This proves them wrong. It shows growth. It shows that she was looking for something different, perhaps, or maybe just a different kind of partnership. Stefon Diggs is known for being an alpha on the field. He demands the ball. He wants to win. That energy seems to match Cardi's. She has always said she wants a man who can lead, a man who isn't intimidated by her success. In Diggs, she might have found someone who has his own stage, his own applause, and doesn't need to compete with hers. That is the recipe for a power couple that lasts. The silence from the ex-husband's camp is deafening. Usually, in hip-hop beefs, the subliminal posts start flying immediately. But this feels different. The silence suggests that this is real, it's legal, and it's final. There is no room for messy back and forth when a baby is involved and the paternity is this clearly staked out. The Diggs 8 inches jersey is a boundary line drawn in the sand. It says, "This is my family now." Let's talk about the name. The fact that they haven't revealed the first name yet is driving fans crazy. With a last name like Diggs and a mother like Cardi, it's not going to be John or Michael. It's going to be a statement. The betting odds are already out. Will it be football related? Will it be something luxurious? Or will it be something deeply personal? Until that drop happens, the number 8 is the only identity the public has to cling to. It's a symbol. In numerology, 8 represents infinity, abundance, and power. A fitting number for a child born to 2 people at the top of their respective games. Cardi's recent behavior at NFL games also makes so much more sense now. We've seen her in the suites, looking happier, lighter, the wag lifestyle wives and girlfriends of athletes seems to suit her. It's a different pace from the late-night studio sessions. It's structured. It's Sunday schedules. It's cheering for a team. This Thanksgiving post solidifies that transition. She isn't just a guest in Stefon's world. She has planted a flag in it. She has birthed a citizen of that world. And let's not overlook the timing of the birth itself. November 4th, a Scorpio baby. If you follow astrology, you know that Scorpios are intense, loyal, and powerful. It fits the narrative perfectly. A Scorpio sun for a Scorpio mother, Cardi's birthday is in October, creates a bond that is notoriously tight. And with Stefon being a Sagittarius, Known for being adventurous and blunt, the astrological chemistry of this new family unit is explosive in the best way possible. So, what is next? We are all waiting for the hard launch. The first time they step out on a red carpet together. The first time Stefan scores a touchdown and does a rock the baby celebration in the end zone. The clues are there, and the soft launch is officially over. This is the era of Cardi and Diggs. It's a storyline that no one saw coming at the beginning of the year. But now that it's here, it feels like the most natural progression in the world. This Thanksgiving photo wasn't just a cute holiday snap. It was a press release. It was a biographer. It was a birth announcement and a relationship status update all rolled into one. It redefined the narrative of 2024 for both of them. Cardi B has entered her NFL ERA, and she brought a tiny new recruit along for the ride. And if history has taught us anything about Cardi B, it's that she doesn't do anything quietly. This is just the beginning. The jersey was the teaser. The main event is just getting started. But there is another layer to this, one that speaks to the vulnerability of new motherhood. Beneath the flash of the custom onesie and the diamonds, there is a woman who just gave birth. The protective hold she has on that baby in the photo speaks volumes. It's a fiercely maternal gesture. Despite the fame, despite the millions of dollars, she is a mother protecting her son. That relatability is why her fans stick with her. She can be dripping in luxury brands, but the way she holds her child is universal. And think about the Thanksgiving table. Who was sitting there? Reports indicate a large gathering. The merging of families isn't just about the kids. It's about the grandmothers, the aunts, the cousins. Introducing a new partner to the family is hard enough for normal people. Introducing Stefan Diggs to the loud, opinionated, tight-knit family that Cardi comes from, that is a reality show episode waiting to happen. But if the smiles in the other photos are anything to go by, he has been accepted. He's part of the tribe now. We also have to wonder how this affects the music. Artists bleed their real lives into their art. Cardi has been teasing an album for what feels like forever. Will this new relationship, this new baby, change the sound? Will we get love songs? Will we get anthems about being a football wife? The content of her lyrics is bound to shift. Happiness is a different kind of muse than heartbreak, but it can be just as powerful. And what about does this change his game? There is a long-standing superstition in sports about the girlfriend curse, or the distraction of high-profile relationships. But there's also the dad strength phenomena where players perform at an elite level after the birth of a child. With Cardi B in his corner, bringing that undeniable winner's energy, the Texans might just have found their secret weapon. She is a cheerleader who knows how to command a stadium, and that energy is infectious. The Diggs 8 inches onesie is going to become iconic. Expect to see knockoffs on Etsy by tomorrow. Expect to see fans wearing it 2 games. It's a moment in pop culture history. It marks the intersection of the two biggest forms of entertainment in America, the NFL and hip-hop, and sitting right at that intersection is a newborn baby who has no idea that his nap time outfit just broke the internet. As we move into the Christmas season, the eyes of the world are going to be glued to Cardi's social media. Will we get a family Christmas card? Will we see stockings hung by the fire with the names Stefan Cardi and the new baby? The holiday season is about family, and for the first time in a long time, Cardi's family picture looks complete, stable, and incredibly happy. This story teaches us that you never really know what is going on behind closed doors. While the blogs were speculating and the haters were doubting, Cardi and Stefan were building a life. They were preparing a nursery. They were ordering custom onesies. They were living in a reality that the rest of us are only just now catching up to. So take a good look at that photo again. Look at the Diggs. Look at the 8s. That isn't just ink on fabric. It's a seal of approval. It's a promise of commitment. And for the fans who have ridden with Cardi through every breakup and every makeup, it's a breath of fresh air. She has turned the page. She has started a new volume. And judging by the smile on her face and the other clips from that night, this might be her best chapter yet. The mystery of the name remains, but the mystery of the heart has been solved. Cardi B has chosen her team, and she is wearing the jersey to prove it. The game has changed, and the score is settled. Welcome to the Diggs era.